Item Number: YOS-2807. Object Class: Keter. Containment Procedures: YOS-2807 seems to be uncontainable by any means, and is constantly manifesting at a high rate when in a certain area. It is to be tracked down and monitored at all times, and must be tracked down immediately after it disappears. No one is to attempt to turn on the lights that YOS-2807 currently resides in temporarily, as it might result in death. It should be closely examined and keep track of its behavior when in a specific area, and personnel should not attempt to physically contain it, as it uses self-defense to free itself. Civilians who have witnessed YOS-2807 must be given Class B amnestics to prevent them from spreading any information about it. Description: YOS-2807 appears to be an unknown source of a Class K manifestation event that only occurs within an area that is completely devoid of light, or partially devoid of light. Witnesses have caught sight of an unknown humanoid entity hiding in the darkness. It cannot be easily seen from any light source, as it prevents any source of light from reaching it, as it will attack the subject attempting to do so, by pinning them to the ground. Subjects will also report it excreting methane gas and feces, which is very toxic to everyone within a 2-mile radius. Despite this, it will not react when a camera is capable of seeing the entity with a light source within it. The entity appears as a nude African American man with long limbs. The subject is incapable of speech, but possesses the behavior of various wildlife, and can only walk on all fours. It also shows low intelligence, and it doesn't show a need to eat. Apparently, every organ in its body is absent, with the exception of the heart. It doesn't seem to impact it in any way. It will remain passive unless the subject attempts to turn on a source of lightning. Addendum 28071. YOS-2807 was discovered in one of the Foundation facilities, within a dark room that is supposed to be a containment chamber later on, but the cell was dark, and they caught a sense of smell, reminiscent of a person who's naked and is secreting a foul smell within. They attempted to turn on the lights, but the presumed attacker attacked one of the researchers and eventually killed the victim. They reported hearing a flatulence noise and possibly defecation. The entity was no longer seen after this, and the researchers' remains were incinerated. Addendum 28072. Foundation staff reports that an entity is attacking and killing civilians that tried to turn on the lights to their rooms. They tracked down the entity and attempted to contain it, but it used self-defense and released a huge amount of methane gas for flatulence and defecation, and eventually killed the team with extreme force. Due to this, containment is no longer possible, and the entity is to be tracked down and monitored until further investigation.
Note: I think if we keep him in an area where darkness completely consumes it, it will most likely stay within it, and containment will be effective and there will be no further incidents happening. I say we try to find one. Dr. Smith?
Decisions with Dr. Smith's statements are yet to be made by the O7 Council when YOS-2807's new containment protocol is to be approved.